toy collectors and 1000 toy fans, we have here the Glyos Synth figure Buildman. Now Buildman here, I'm not sure what the design is based on, but to me it feels kind of like similar to Proto Man. Just because I saw that if you know, the other figure that was next to it was this guy here, and I believe his name is Faden. And then of course they're gonna release another figure named Glide Ninja, but I think that's next year from what the rep told me. So yeah, that's why I get the feeling like they're kind of like Mega Man based design, but that's just me. Now Buildman here is actually based on the 1000 Toys 1/12 scale Synth figure. So not sure for those that collect them, but here he is right next to him. And I think 1000 Toys has this thing where they work with like some indie artist, or like for example Toy Pizza, where they make their own designs of the figure, and they release this really sick sculpt. Like this one is honestly amazing. I love the 1000 Toy Synth, but once I got Buildman, I was surprised how much of a difference. It's just better to me. Like the only con is that the Synth here actually has toe pivot, and this one does not have toe pivot. So from overall, you know, same body, same articulation. So yeah, Buildman here actually comes with quite a few accessories. You see here that he actually has a cannon arm, and you can actually swap out the cannon arm because they include this other piece here, which is his normal arm, and it's easily pop out. Just goes all like that. And for, well, just a heads up, I had to heat mine up because it was really tight to put in, but maybe that's just mine. Like right here, actually, I'm having a little difficulty. There you go. So yeah, that's how it looks with his normal arm and with his cannon arm. And I really like the way the cannon arm looks. It's just a nice design. You can actually swap out, pop these parts out right here, and you'll have a hole. And I guess you can, you know, like put an effect or put like a like a sword, because I know another 1000 Toy figure has like a sword effect that sticks out from there. Now besides the arm, you actually get two small gripping hands, and to me they look kind of like relaxed gripping hands. And then you have two open palm hands, and then you have the fisted hand for, it's already on the left arm, and here's the right hand. And honestly, it's really nice how they did it. You see there's a little shading, and you know, you think this is actually just paint, but it's actually a little groove here. So it's like a nice sculpt. Really cool. The only complaint about these, it's, you know, sometimes a pain to swap out the hands just because the hole's so small, so you have to like heat it up a little bit, and then it goes in with no problem. Now as for the figure's paint and cosmetic, it is sick, it is cool. To me, it is nice. And this is my 360 rotation. Now for the head, you can actually pop it off, and you can pop off the neck piece, and you can pop off this piece, and it'll just look like a normal Sith underneath, but just with the red colors and the, how you say, the gray prime. I think you can actually pop out the belt, but that's just my guess. I don't want to mess with it and in the end break it. And the really cool thing about this figure, when I was adjusting around the articulation, you can actually extend them a little bit, so you can just move the leg and not damage it. So just a heads up, guys. Now as for articulation, this figure is really great. Like, it's, if you guys have the Synth, then you know what you're getting yourself into, because these things are limitless on articulation. So for the head, you can tilt that far left, you can tilt that far right, you can tilt that far down, and that far up. Now you could take off the neck piece and you will have more head articulation. So you can see it's a big difference on articulation. But I like it with this piece on. It just feels like a, I don't know, like a nice add-in, and it brings out the character more. And these are easy to pop off. All you do is just, you know, pop the head out. If you feel like it's a little bit too tight, just heat it up and it'll come off with no problem. Now as for ab crunch, she actually has a really good amount. You can go that far down, and you can even bend the other parts a little bit down for, oops, oh, too far. There you go. So you can go really down and you can go really back. You can even do like slide tilts. You can swivel around. And it's just really nicely done. And then for the shoulders, you actually have like these butterfly joints. So you can pull that much back and that much forward. You can move it all around with no problems. You can rotate the arm. Not even the little shoulder pads getting in the way. So that's great. Then you can move around the arm. You can raise it that high. And then you got double jointed elbows. And then you got arm swivel. You can rotate it all around, no problems. And then here, the little arm piece, you can actually do like a little slide tilt. You know, you can tilt it left and tilt it a little to the right, but just a little. Now as for the hands, you can swing them all around with no problem, rotate them. This one just popped off, so maybe it's a little loose. Let's try this again. There you go. Your hand can go up that high. Oops. And that low. My only complaint is that these things are little nubs, so they tend to pop off easily. You can tilt, I'm trying to move this. You can tilt that far left and that far right. As for swapping hands, really simple. Just pop out the hand and snug it in here, this little nub, and ta-da. Now as for waist swivel, you do have waist swivel. You can just tilt it around left, tilt it around right. It kind of stops right there, I'm guessing because the little black spine piece stops it. Now as for the splits, you can go really far down. You can kick back this much. You have double jointed knees. You can get really close. As for kicking up, you can even pull this up a little bit like I mentioned before and kick really high. You just got to be careful you don't touch this because then it'll do a little line damage like I did with mine. I was trying to push too much to the extent. And then you can scoot this back in and pop the joint in. You can even swap out the legs with the Synth. So yeah, just a heads up. Now, you do have thigh swivel. You can spin it all around if you like. No problem at all. And then you have ankle pivot. You can go this far left, that far right, kick this much up, and kick that much down. So like I mentioned before, the other Synth has toe pivot, but this one doesn't. But I still like the foot design on this one. It's really nice. Make it look straight. Now as for scale comparison, let's put him next to the other medium figure, 1000 Synth. So pretty much they're the same scale. You can even make it a little bit taller if you were to play around with the little joints here in the thigh. Let's put them next to the Marble Legends Carnage. Let's put them next to the Fig Arts Iron Man. And last and least, next to the Mezco Punisher. So overall, this figure does scale really well with others, and honestly, it's one of my favorite figures as of right now. Sadly, you know, 1000 Toys have these as exclusives, so for those that are trying to pick one up, you're gonna have to try see if 1000 Toys is held in a booth at your con, or hopefully, you know, on their website they'll start posting them for sale. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment below, and thanks for watching. Take care.